Well, the Care Quality Commission has been set up to monitor quality, and I like to look at quality in three domains. The first domain is about the patient's experience. The second domain is about the clinical effectiveness of treatment. And the third domain is about safety of services. Now, the first three sections of CQC tie very nicely to those three domains of quality. So the overarching measures of quality need to be looking at those three things. Section 1 for CQC is involving and informing the patient, which is going to determine the patient's experience. Section 2 of CQC is about delivering personalised care, treatment and support, and a lot of that is about ensuring that the treatment that's provided is clinically effective, both in terms of prevention and treatment. And then the third domain is called safeguarding and safety, and as we said, that's the third domain of quality that all practices are very used to measuring already. Well, in order for any practice to meet the outcomes for CQC, there is going to need to be an element of ensuring that every single member of the team understands what the outcomes are, what the patient should experience, what the regulations say, and how that practice is going to achieve each and every outcome. So you'll see that Section 4 of CQC ties very neatly to an umbrella which sits around quality, and it's the umbrella that the practice envelopes quality with by training its team to deliver services which meet those outcomes of quality. So training the team and ensuring that every practice has suitable staff is going to help deliver the outcomes, but monitoring quality comes from the management structure in place. And there are specific outcomes in Section 5 of CQC, including complaints handling, learning from adverse incidents, record keeping audits, and so on, which form overarching measures to monitor quality from each practice. For a registered manager and practice owner to implement systems to meet the outcomes of CQC, in the first instance, the managers themselves and the practice owners themselves need to know what their own training needs are. If they have got very well documented quality assurance systems, as may be the case for those who've been monitored already for NHS contracts, then it's just a question of rearranging those systems to meet the various outcomes as they're documented in CQC. However, practices which have been private practice for a long time will often have a lot of quality assurance systems in place, but may not know exactly which are the best links or the best resources to use at this point to produce evidence that will fit the bill, so to say. So Section 6 of CQC looks at the suitability of management in a practice. And our aim at Dentabyte is to actually provide tools, kits, audit plans, training packs, checklists, so that the registered manager and the practice owner can audit their own compliance, develop gap analyses, perhaps pick up the sort of language that is used around systems, which I'll describe later, and know that they can confidently train their teams to deliver the outcomes and meet the CQC expectations.